Greetings everyone. Today on IC Tales, we feature Mr. Prasoon Kandpal. Now, who is he? He is the founder of Vacation Smith. And to know what Vacation Smith is, you need to stick around with us. Prasoon sir, welcome to the show.
Hello, Nitin. How are you?
I'm great. How are you, sir?
Sparsh, how are you?
I'm great. I'm
Good.
great.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's dive into the questions. Before knowing about your very interesting venture, I would like to give the viewers a bit of background about you. So, what was your childhood like, and how did it shape you into this particular field?
So, Sparsh, I was a, I was a average student during my childhood. But yes, tourism was all around as I was born and brought up in a small city called as Nainital. Yes, but it is a very highlighted place in a tourist map of India. So I have seen tourism all around during my early life as well. But at that place, understanding about tourism is just people used to call about if someone is from the tourism industry, for them, a tourism industry could be a taxi wala guy or a guide or a pony rider who takes people. That's it, or probably some hotel, mediocre hotel owners. Otherwise, the big resorts are on a different line altogether. So there was a little inclination about the industry, that how this industry works, how this things works in the industry. There has to be something different so that these many people are traveling to these destinations. So that was a little inclination towards the industry. But yes, eventually when I started my career long back with a startup at that time called as Make My Trip now. So that was a major learning thing for me, that how this whole industry works and all.
Okay, so that was a very interesting start. Moving on to the second question, talking about Vacation Smith. Instagram bio says that it was born out of passion. So, what is the story behind it?
Yes, it was actually born out of passion. So me and my other founder, who actually started this way back in 2015. So we were into long discussions. We used to work together at our previous organizations and were very close for a long. So we always had a thing back of our mind that we will someday make a company that brings not the run of the meal products for the travelers, or a different kind of travel that we were actually thinking of, not the regular run of the meal. So in 2015, he actually took a start, and he said that okay, it's too much for me working for some for the other people. Now let us start. So he started this in 2015 and started building it up, bringing all new destination to the people, and then gradually I also moved in full time, and then things are rolling since then. Yes, as this figure says, we fashion memories. We actually fashion memories for people, because vacation is all about memories, right? And as I would say, the name still says Vacation Smith. So as a goldsmith uh, crafts a ornament out of a raw metal, so we, in the similar way, we fashion holidays or a vacation for people with whatever they want to have.
Wonderful. I really
That's
like
the
the idea
whole
behind
idea
it.
about. Yes, yes, yes.
Vacation Smith. That's a wonderful name. Okay, so
Thank
you
you.
already spoke about your tagline a bit. We fashion memories. The beautiful tagline that it is there any backstory behind it, or did it just one day pop into your head like this should be the thing?
No, actually, when we talk about the tagline, see, tagline is something which, like in our surnames, our surname has a very importance in our life, right? Similarly, for a company, a tagline has a very important role to play in the building a character of organization, or giving a uh, idea to people what does this company does, or what is the all idea about behind the organization and all. So when we were trying to figure out what should we keep our tagline, then what happened was we drill down on what we are doing and at what we are expecting ourselves to do in the coming days, how we would be a differentiator with the other competition that we are, because travel is a very competitive market. Then when we were figuring out what name we should give, this vacation Smiths was actually the name that we were at the back of our mind since we started we thinking of something doing on our own and building our own organization. That time we decided that, like, people call goldsmith a goldsmith, because a lot of time people say who's a smith in your company, right? People figure out that vacation is Smith. The name is kept because there is someone Smith in the company. After his name, they have kept a company's name as Vacation Smith. But Smith is actually, in Hindi we call it a सुनहार. गोल्डस्मिथ को सुनहार कहा जाता है, या लोहार को आयरन स्मिथ कहा जाता है, जो लोहे का आकार बदल देता है, शेप बदल देता है. Similarly, our idea was Vacation Smith, that we will create a whole new concept about holidays, whole new. So the idea of creating a holiday for someone or a vacation for someone, that he has a lifetime memory with it. We buy an ornament and we have a lot of values attached to it, memories attached to it. Why? Because that jeweler or a craftsman put his whole effort in creating that ornament. Similarly, we also put a lot of effort in creating the holidays or making the vacation of people a memorable time for them, which they can cherish all their life.
Interesting. Okay, coming on to the terrible times of COVID. This was a time when the travel industry was badly hit. So how did we?
I was actually expecting this. That
This had to be there. We
so
need to have some learnings from you on this.
so it's not learning. See, for everyone in this world, I would say COVID has been a learning phase. If someone says that I was prepared for it, I bet no one in the world was prepared for it, because no one knew what is it's going to be. Last something of similar happened sometime when Spanish flu came, right? Something of similar happened, but barely there would be someone who had seen that, who is still alive. There would be, means we cannot even quantify that population. So no one, or even if they would be there, there would be those people would be too young, so that they would also have a very few memories of that, right? So no one in their life has seen such kind of event that has happened. So goes, so it was exactly the same with us as well. That we, for us also, it was something which was exam में कहते हैं ना, out of the syllabus आ गया. So it was for us also, it was out of the syllabus. कि भैया paper ही syllabus के बाहर का था. But yes, for us the good part was that so it hit into 2020 March was where it started becoming a big pandemic thing. And post lockdown, I would say by end of April, we were free with all our refunds, cancellation, and everything. So mid-April, May, and June, these were 3 months when me and Apurva did a lot of brainstorming. We were on continuous phone calls. We were on a continuous Zoom calls, deciding how to build this again, or how to sail through this. At that time, we were not even aware that this would sail for so long. We were expecting another 3-4 months and it will be gone. We'll be back. But the good part was that we always had at back of our mind that we'll sail throughout of it. We'll sail throughout of it. July was first when we said that no, we need to sit in office and discuss things. So July 2020 is when we started our office again. So at that time, everything was closed everywhere. But we used to come for 2, 3 hours with all the COVID protocols, everything, sit in office, discuss, and then so even the message that we used to give to our team members, our clients, our vendors was all positivity all around. So as we say, our uh, as a whole company, our blood group is B positive. So we are positive people. That's what even if you see our social media communications, everywhere you'll see all positivity around. So whenever we try to communicate any news or anything, that also we try and spread the positive news that we can. So that was the whole idea about, and yes, we sailed for almost, it's almost been 2 years now. We are sailing, and yes, we know we'll sail through. So it's been a learning curve for this entire pandemic has been a learning
Wonderful. The best, one of the best uses of optimism I've ever seen recently.
curve.
Okay. Now,
Thank you, thank you.
in your professional life, after the inception of Vacation Smith, what was the biggest moment, be it with a client or anything, but in your professional life?
So I'll not say after the inception of vacation Smiths. I'll talk a recent incident that had happened. Not too recent, yes, probably 2 months ago, post COVID. Uh, so we got from one of our regular corporates. What we got a group movement of around 50 people, and this was for their top sales performers, and their even senior management was traveling. The whole time that we had in our hand was 15 days to plan it and to execute it. And believe you me, the event went flawless. It was a three-nighter event, wherein on the fourth night, two-nighter event, on the third night, the senior management stayed back. Uh, the entire, so from query till the execution, it was just 15 days in our hand. On the 15th day, everyone moved back to their respective locations, but it was a flawless event that had happened. So that's the thing. And moreover, at the end, when a client appraises you, saying that it has been a wonderful, means we haven't seen any of our vendors doing so well within just short span of time, coming to overachieving our expectations. So that becomes a big prestigious moment for us. So that's been one prestigious moment that I can talk of.
Awesome. Coming on to the next question, what are the future plans for Vacation Smith? What do we expect from Vacation Smith going forward?
Future plans are, see, if I talk of सबसे पहली चीज तो अरे कोविड चला जाए. The first once this is away from our life, we want to bring, so as we say that we always bring has a idea of bringing new destinations to the people. Like I talk of people have been selling Ladakh for us. So we Ladakh is one of our most hot selling destinations that we are known for. So when I talk of Ladakh, people have been selling Ladakh for ages. So Apur, my colleague, is one of the pioneers who introduced Ladakh to domestic tourism way back in 2000. Right, 99 2000 is what when he introduced Ladakh to the domestic tourism circuit. Earlier, it was only sold for the inbound clients who used to come. But we were the pioneers to introduce tuk-tuk to the itineraries which was sold in the domestic sector. So Turtuk, when I talk about Turtuk, Turtuk is the last Indian village on the sea side. right from Ladakh. When you travel towards the POK, it's the last Indian inhabited village. So similarly, after the movie Three Idiots came, the destination Pangong Lake became so famous that वो आमिर खान का plane उड़ाने वाला destination है. वो last में जो plane उड़ा रहा होता है. People used to sell it like anything, but we recommended our customers go to Somoriri. And the view of Somoriri is actually breathtaking. It's much better than what Pangong has to offer you. The kind of migratory birds you get to see there. Similarly, if I talk of international destinations, Iceland is one of those. The aurora you see there, you don't get to see anywhere in the world. Finland. So these are some hidden gems. If you talk of Europe, regular destinations, people recommend destinations like Switzerland. We tell people, or Germany, or France, or UK. We tell people to go to Czech Republic for that matter. Though Czech Republic is now becoming more because a lot of movies have been shot there. Or Austria. Austria is too beautiful. It's even beautiful than Switzerland, what Switzerland is all today. Or Moldova. People don't even talk about it. Right. So this is something, and this is the whole idea of bringing, means we want to bring all the destinations to the travelers and keeping the carrying capacity of that destination in mind, that this destination can keep, and overall doing a sustainable tourism to that destination so that those are not spoiled. So that's the whole idea about what vision we have with vacations taking forward. Obviously numbers are there, but that comes with the business. If you are doing a business, number is always there. But everyone is doing business for certain numbers are there, but apart from numbers, this is something what we want to do. We actually eye for.
Okay. Awesome. So that unfortunately had to be the last question. I ran out of my itinerary. Any closing remarks from your side, sir? For me, for the viewers, for ICT's team, how was your experience?
First, the experience was really good. Yes. The closing remarks, I would say, not the closing remarks. I won't call it a closing remark. I would say what I want to share with people for travel, and how travel can be seen forward is that people have post COVID. Actually, I would say the demand of people has been changed like anything. Like earlier, people used to go to the regular run of the mill destinations. Now people used to ask for exotic resorts. But post COVID, people have changed. The whole gamut of travel has changed. Now people are looking for homestays to stay. People are looking for a smaller destinations, smaller properties which have a, but service wise they are at par. They want to explore more. Earlier people want to do a copy paste. अच्छा मेरा पड़ोसी स्विट्जरलैंड गया था, मैं भी स्विट्जरलैंड चला जाता हूँ. मेरा कलीग वहां गया था, मैं भी उधर चला जाता हूँ. So, but now it has been changed. The idea has changed. So I would say that we all or to my travelers whom we are eyeing, that let's travel, let's take explore more. This is what all I want to say.
Thank you so much for your time, sir. That was wonderful talking to you, and I'm sure the viewers have enjoyed, especially the closing remarks or what his personal message for you all was. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Nitin. Thank you, Spurs. Thanks a lot.